Testing the sound. Testing. Do you hear me, guys? I don't think you hear me. I don't think you hear me. Or do you hear me? Please write in the comment. I have no sound. Oh, you hear me? Why don't I hear myself? That's the question, guys. Loud and clear. Yes, it looks good on the levels there, but on this computer there is no sound. Very mysterious. Hello. Just a second, guys. I would like to see if I can get some volume now. Should we have it? Okay, I will put on the lights. Whoa! Welcome, guys. I didn't hear anything first, so I was a bit nervous. There's a bit music in the background. Should we have some music in the background? Maybe we should try that. Wow. Okay. Where are we? I need to get things in order here. I need to get the chat. Who's here? Juan Carlos. Peter Young. Hello there. Davidson. And we have Meli Usser. I feel I'm mispronouncing your name, Meli. Is it Melich? Meli Ucher. Meli Ucher. I don't know. Sorry. Joe Grazi. Hello. And we have Fira Tusunkan. Hello there. And Celeb 974. Is it too bright? Is it too... I should take down the brightness a bit. I don't want to be too bright. So, who's here? Tiago, hello. Dimitri, Firat, Axel, Advisors. Oh, you're so many, guys. James Gray is here. Andre, Ricky, Chicago, Joe Grazi, Annaline, Gio, Mad. Looking great today, you know. Thank you. I feel a bit, well, I'm okay. No problem. Yes, Juan Carlos, do you hear the background music? It should be very low when I look at the levels. Is it disturbing or is it just nice? Or is it too low? Maybe you're not hearing it. It's not too bright. Okay, good. And we have Yiyo from India. 7 Notes is here. Hello there. So, guys, welcome to another live stream. You look shattered. Coffee time, indeed. Yes, welcome to another live stream. And today we have very exciting stuff. Mark from San Francisco, hello there. Very exciting stuff. We have the... What do we have? We have the Perfume cover magazine pictures to look at. or covers. And Brazil is in the house. But first, I was thinking we can do it like this. First we will highlight last week winners, because we didn't really do this because there was a chaos in the voting. So okay, the sound is good, that's good. You know, the sound, I cannot find a way to save the settings still, so I'm redoing it every time. And the sound, I'm not even listening to the sound, I just go by the levels. So it's like, maybe I have some experience just looking at levels from, I used to be a music producer, you know, guys, before I became a photographer. And Poland is in. And André de Klerk asking, where do we find the info for the magazine cover for the week to come? It will come in the group. If we should go for a cover, I mean contest, if you like this concept, or maybe we should do just a regular photo, look at photos and I give feedback, or maybe you like this cover contests, the winner will decide the next theme. So I will present the winner. He or she doesn't know who won, so then I will ask for the next theme. So it will end up in the Facebook group. Reunion Island here again, that's nice. Colombia. Thank you, Peter. And Morten is in the house. Norway. What did I say? Yes, we will highlight the winners from last week with the food magazine covers, and then we will look at 20 images today. We will not squeeze in like 40, 50, 60, you know. This week it was over 50 covers submitted in the group, so we need to not sit here for like 4 hours. So I picked 20 covers. First I picked the ones that you liked the most in the group, and then I chose some. So this 20 is for the final, you can say. I hope you're fine with this. And Joe says, Melly, just shout out the next theme. We'll have to see about that. And Prime Whiskey in the house, that's my brother. You have to go, if you're into whiskey, you have to go and follow my brother, Prime Whiskey. You see him in the chat there. If you're really deep into whiskey, then you should go there. And I keep interrupting myself. We will look at this 20 images, and after that I will present the winner of this week's cover. And Mario is in. That's nice. Peter, okay, thank you. Yes, you know, it's not so much about the competition itself. Like, was it you, Joey? Was it you, Juan Carlos? Yes. Or who was it who wrote to me? It's not so much about the competition. We haven't got the Canon R5 yet from Canon, so the only prize will be that you would choose the next theme. Yes, and the honor, of course. Could you possibly show the full chosen list before we start, James? I was thinking about this, but then maybe all of you others would drop out. But maybe I should do that. But first, let's highlight the winners from last week. And What do you see? You see me. You see my beautiful face. And let's start from the third place. And we have... First we can take a look at the photos. If I switch to this screen and we can go to... Where should we go? We go to camera 2 and switch. Here we have the winners from last week. And third place with the cookies. Beautiful cookie cover. Cookie cover. It's, let me go back. I need to check his name. Benji Velena. Benji Velena. Beautiful, fantastic cover. I love it. And then we have second place. It's Firat. What is your last name? Tsunkan. Firat Tsunkan on the second place. And then we have the winner, of course, Meli Ucher on the first place. In the first place. So there you have it, guys. What do you think? Was it a good... I think it was these 3 covers are, you know, absolutely stunning, I must say. Pairing cheese with whiskey. Yes, you see, you always learn, you always learn. Okay, there we have the winners from last week, previous Sunday. And now I can show you quick the list of the finalists, we can call them. And the people, don't be sad if you're not in the list, because we need to keep it a bit short, these live streams. Kava says cookies is the first place for me, he says. Yes, it's absolutely fantastic. But you know, someone has to win, I guess. So, here we have the list of the... I will show them quite small. Here they are. This is all the covers we'll look at today. Is it all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 5. 20 maybe. And let me switch to the other screen. Boom. Okay, I cannot be there. Okay, this is the 20 covers we will look through. Okay, guys? And let's start with the first one. I will open up, let's go back and let me join. Let me see here. This is Ivan Rosupkin. Ivan. Beautiful shot. Jo, grazie. You're welcome. Well, you know, it's a group who loves your photo. And what do we say about this shot? Or this cover, we should say. I think this is very beautiful. It reminds me of a watch shot shoot I did some years ago. I throw luxury watches into tea, so I recognize this tea. Is it lagging? Tell me, guys, if it's lagging, because then I need to take down the quality maybe. Hello. Still don't hear myself. What is wrong with this computer? Hello? Testing, testing. Tell me if it's lagging, guys. Or if it's only in Chicago. Not lagging. Okay. You know, it can be something local somewhere. Sorry about that. You can Command R, maybe update the page. So yes, do that. The gradient of the title looks good, Juan Carlos thinks. I personally, I'm not so fond of the gradients on the text, but this I understand. It's beautiful in a way, but I would have gone for pink. And we have Switzerland in house. Nice. The only thing about this one is I think this part is a bit too flat, too bright. Yes, you know. So I would try to go very close with something black. I always tell you this, go very close so you can get a bit of shadows. If I show you, I mean, this would look kind of horrible because you cannot do this, but you will get the idea. You know, we can. So there will be some more details on this beautiful thing. And we can kill the colors on this one too. And even more, I mean, so it's not in your face so much. Batch code thinks the title is unbalanced. Teal or orange? Personally, I think I would stick with the pink one. But I hear you. Can I drag this one? Ooh, perfect. But let me take away the others. Let me kill all the others. Yes, I will go for the pink in the I will go for this pink, I think. I think that's nice. But you would like to go for teal, yes? Or orange? Yes, that will work too, of course. But let's stick to the pink for now. Øystein! Hello there. The bottle body, especially the glass edge, should project some background under the dark background. The ribbon part lacks light and shadow change. Yes. And Hong Kong is in. Matthew. What else? I think this, what is it called? These blue flowers in the tea, I guess it's cornflowers. They're a bit, I would really go for the blue. They look like they are colored a bit. I would really like to have them blue. Because now it goes towards green. What's with me in green, you know, I cannot. I think it pops. You keep them at the original color, I would say. Oh, Bruno from Argentina, hello there. And what else? What else? What else? If you go close on this one, I probably will kill a bit of this And this is a bit of I will really make sure these reflections are like perfect. I will probably fix it in Photoshop, you know, but because there's a lot of things going on here, it's really busy, so I will maybe clean up a bit. So anything else, or should we move to the next one? Hong Kong Viewer 2. So thanks for this one. It's beautiful, it's very sweet. I love it. So let's go to the next one. We have, is it this one? I click 2. David Sosa. And what do we say about this one? Batch code is from the planet Earth. Can you believe this? Okay, let's look at this one. Too much blue and purple. Yes, there is a lot of blue, but that's not my issue. Quite 80s James things, yes. If we look close on this, I don't know what happened here. I think it's maybe too much contrast or something. Here we have like, it's like broken, you know, and this is completely dead data, it looks like. And also over here we have this, I think you pushed it a bit too hard with the contrast maybe, and saturated of course. No, it will not print well. It will look like a disaster, I'm afraid, because the data is oversaturated and a bit blown out. Contrast also. So you can take it a bit easy there. But there's a lot of bokeh balls in the background. And you match the font and everything. I think it looks nice. Placing in the diffusion panel on the left side can solve it. Yes, absolutely. You have to shoot into the computer tethered so you can take a look. Oh, this looks too hot. So you have to, like Kava says, put something in front or lower the power, but probably you need to put the diffusion because this glass will reflect a lot. But to show the material of the ribbon more clearly, yes. But there is some, you know, beautiful gradients going on this ribbon, I think. But it's just oversaturated. You're destroying the picture, the quality a bit. So take it a bit easy there. So let's move to the next one. We have many to look at today, and we have George Marshall Reason. Sorry, George, the scorpion. I think it's cool that you have a scorpion there. I believe it's a composite, but I think it's very well done that you put it in, if you put it in from another image. So what to say about this? There are many covers that I think this is a good one, because the, you know, poison, scorpion, you're starting to tell a story. And I would love to have more. You can, you know, if it's out in the desert, you can have some wood and stuff, you know. So we get more in the mood, and sort of get in the mood, if you get what I mean. And the other thing, I mean, the main thing for me is I would like you to go down to the level of the scorpion, because then we will see the logo a bit better, and I think these reflections from the sand, it will not be that much if you go down with the camera. This is top 3 for overall composition. The transition between the magazine name and the picture can be smooth. Yes, maybe. And this one takes a lot of focus. If you go down, this will not... I would actually play something, a black card over this, so this comes in my face first. I would love to see more of the, maybe have a bit more space and you have the scorpion and you go down to the level of the scorpion. That's I would have done that. Serbia, Slatko, hello there. Other than that, I think it's beautiful. The feel level look a bit low, but I understand if you cannot go out and buy new perfume bottles. Other than that, I think it's fantastic, beautiful. So, should we move to the next, guys? Good tips there in the chat. Thank you, George. Now we have David Lorenzo Varias. Wow. Tank, maybe. I guess. Must be. Shot in a tank. Water tank. And maybe it's ink or something. Or colored milk or... No, probably it's ink, maybe. Maybe you hear in the chat. So what... Wow. And Miami's here. Ricardo, Maya, hello there. Welcome. Shot in the tank, very nicely done. Was it all in camera? Yes, I wonder if it was. I guess it was. The perfume's very dark. Thank you, Juan Carlos. That's my first thought. The bottles... I think if you should treat the bottle separately, light it separately, and then you do the ink and put them together in Photoshop. The bottle should be brighter, yes. It's a bit dark. This part is totally dark, and here's a bit dark too. But my biggest issue is the top here, cap. It can be a bit nicer, I think. It's a bit chaotic. I think you need to control this a bit better. Yes, but it's very creative, like Advisor says. I'm not so fond of gray background. Not for this shot, at least. So I would go for... I think you should go for like overall like bluish magenta, maybe just like that, you know. For me this is I don't know why, but probably it's just me, but I'm not so... When you have a lot of colors and then there is this gray, it's a bit boring to have a gray background, I feel. Yes, we can't see if it's transparent glass, yes. You can, you know, shoot it separately and then you do the ink. I did this once on the channel, but everything went south, but I highlight the bottle, that I think it was like a gin or vodka bottle or something. And then you put the ink stuff after. Tom Craig, a bit late, it's okay. So this is my suggestions for this. Background light. The ink is a little bit overexposed. Yeah, especially up here. But it's very hard to shoot this kind of shots. But I agree. And Daniel from Budapest is here. Yes, the background. You mean today we have a purple eye watching over us. And let me see, what shall we say? And Pete Lewis in the house. He's on the road. Yes, it's going great. Thank you for popping by. So let's go to the next one. It's we're 30 minutes in, and where are we? We need to go to Richard Santos photo. And here we have something interesting. I really like this one. What is it? It's some kind of oil there, yes? And it's not for external use only. Is that from Philippines? I don't know. Is it from Philippines? Maybe the product is from Philippines. Some herbal oil, okay. Yes, and I think this composition is fantastic, you know, and the props and the leaves, and it's out in the forest, you know. I think it's beautiful. Probably I wouldn't go for pink down here in the text. I think you could stick with white or greenish. And like I told you before, I'm not so fond of it's both like gradient, and you took down the opacity, makes it a bit diffuse, the title of the magazine. Yes, that's my entry. Koi Kobuto Films. Very well, nicely done. Very well, nicely done. What kind of English is that? Looks like a composite. Something with the cap looks a bit off. Maybe you can tell us, is it a composite from many pictures, or did you take it in one shot? Yes, the cap looks... the focus is like on the back here, and the cap, yes, it looks a bit fishy. Nice lighting on this Vanfira things. Yes, I think so too. Very moody, and the green inside the bottle there. Overall, I think it's a nice composition, and it really tells a story. If it's like herbal oil, it fits out in the forest, I guess. Koyu says, yes, it's a composite. Backlight composite. Yes, I understand, but very, very well done. Lovely lighting, Ricky thinks too. Today with the purple eye, hangover maybe. Yes, maybe. No. I would get rid of the bubble. You would? I'm not so sure about that. You mean this one? Maybe. I kind of like it. I would like to have more. That's rough. Maybe if it possible, maybe you should shake it and you get more bubbles. I like bubbles. Ah, I cannot shoot through the light. I understand. So you have to do it separately. I understand. But I guess you can, you know, first you shoot the background and you set the focus on the bottle. I mean, you keep the bottle there and you don't care about the light, how it looks, and then you shoot the bottle separate. Okay, I guess you need to have backlit. It's a bit complicated, but need to make sure that you have the focus on the same spot on both the shots. I mean, you cannot have sharpness down on the leaves there, on whatever it is, and also on the bottle. Even it's a bit blurrier on the cap there actually, so you have to watch the sharpness and also the light and shadows. You have to really find the right way there. Okay, we need to move on, but it's very, very, very beautiful. I love that one. Now we have Marko Wojciechowski, maybe. And do you see this one? Yes, you do. And here we have a Prada perfume bottle, the Prada Black. And to me, just hands down, you know, I think this is fantastic. And the whole story about this, very moody, like the fog, Jennifer says. Yes, me too. I mean, the stones, the composition lying in between the fog and the everything, it looks like a cover. It fits for a cover because it tells really a story. And the lighting is like perfect. I have really nothing to, you know, it's like these small gradients on the side, highlights, and here you're really showing that everything is glossy, and here you have the matte and a bit of soft gradient there. I absolutely love this one. Nothing to complain about. And I think there's a tiny bit of a bluish tone to it. Yes, and that's perfect. You should not go black and white on this one. I love that you have a tiny bit of blue. The DOFT title, yes, it's a bit of taking down the opacity. I don't like that, but it fits kind of well on this one. But it could be a tiny bit more popping out, but it goes so well with the overall shot, I would say. Absolutely fantastic. Was this shot straight down? I don't know. As always, I like to back up a tiny bit, but it's fine here, you know, it doesn't tip over, but it could be. I will go back a bit and tilt up the camera, just a tiny touch. So let's move on. Fantastic cover. What do we have? Peter Young. Peter, you were here, yes? And here we have another one. First of all, this drop shadow I'm not so fond of at all. In the DOFT, Peter is here, hi there. And you have, it's a bit low on perfume here. I would turn it, maybe twist it a tiny bit. I understand you want to show the logo, the text top there, but I would turn it a bit more so we can focus more on the bottle a bit, I think. And I think you have a bit, there's a bit of yellow on the top, and it's many different colors. I guess this top it's one color, or maybe I'm wrong. I think there's a lot going on there, but you have, it's nice that they are different so we can see the shape of it, of course. But if it's one color, I will really stick to one color. If it's like metal color, steel-ish, then I would take it down a bit. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Lady Million, text could be sharp, yes. Tone down the background. Yes, the background takes over a bit, maybe. And I would probably go for full water fill and maybe make some action instead of having just some. Yes, I will fill it whole. I think that would be nice. But I love that you know, you managed to get different tones to this. Beautiful. But I would turn it a bit, maybe a bit of water. Yes, the shape has come out really well. Very well done. Where are we now? Let's go to Dusty and let's see what we have here. Yes, here's Elite bottle. Peter, you're welcome. Goes a bit fast here, but I hope you understand. 43 minutes already. How many have we done? Oh, it's not half. I need to speed up a bit. Sorry about that. Simple and nice. I think the reflection takes over a bit. I would probably take that down tiny bit. Maybe something like this. So it's really the bottle in focus, not the reflection. The bottle sort of disappears a bit in the background. Yes, you could add a bit of you can do if possible, and it should be possible, to make some, I don't know the material of this, maybe it's not glossy, but then you can do, it looks a bit matte, then you can easily do some, reflect in some rim lights, you know, just like this. Just some tiny, something like this, you know. So it will be separate from the background. Just a touch, you know, so it will not disappear. Yes, the highlight on the top, it's a bit, the focus goes very much to this area. Both the perfume itself, I mean here, the surface of the perfume, and also this. Jennifer, I think we should take it down, and I agree, it's a bit too bright there. Highlight. Now I'm destroying the text a bit. Yes, I would go a bit easy, because I think the brand name is the best, and I think you can center it a bit more, turn it a bit to the left. Is it one light only? It looks like one light only. You know, you shoot in like this, and then you have a spot, and it reflects through the bottle there. It's overall, I think it's nice, but for cover, I think you need something more going on there. Maybe. Next one. Gio Vargesa. Wow. Flowers. Flowers. And we have something. Body spray. Maybe this is not so much perfume theme. Maybe. You have a bit nice fog going on down here and back there. It takes a bit. It's kind of nice, but it takes a lot of focus down here, I think. But it's cool. What do you say, guys? Choi, thank you very much for that. Yes, it's still a cool image, Tom. Absolutely. And Tung Pam says there's a lot of things going on. Yes, it's quite distracting, maybe. It's a bit busy. So maybe we should make a vignette. No. I think you need to do some... Not... I mean... But we can do it anyway. Whoa. A bit much. But you get what I mean. The product should be in focus. So tone down the light a tiny bit on the sides. Not this much. Maybe. The Jennifer thinks the flowers on bottom will be enough. It's a bit too much on the side there. Yes, I agree. It's the flowers on the... yeah, I agree. Fred. Text color doesn't match. No, I will go for something else. I will go for this pink maybe, or this gray, or... Always pick up a color in the shot from the product or from your background or something. But still beautiful. Well done. Ricardo Mea. Blue. Soft. This is a soft image. You have something going on here. In front, are you placing something in between the camera and the product? It looks like you have some. Normally I love this. Maybe it becomes a bit soft. It's a bit, I wish it was a bit more clear, this bokeh balls. And also in the background I would love to see more. And I see now the cap doesn't really look round. You have some gradients going on, but to me it looks like it goes in, because I guess it's round. Because if it is round, then you know, you can quite easily just make some beautiful gradient, as always. You need to look after the details. You know, so you don't forget, because my eyes goes very much to this. So if you didn't manage to do it in the camera, I go into Photoshop, you know, because it needs to be perfect. Maybe not that way. You should go a bit much. Maybe something like this. Copy, flip horizontally, bam, and move it to this side too. You know, something like this, so you will get nice round shape. I like the softness, but the clouding is confusing, like the bottle. Maybe fill it up a bit. Yes. It makes it a bit too diffuse with this softness, I think so too. And when you're doing this gradient, you also want to add a tiny bit of grain, as always, around 20 maybe. And also, because the whole bottle is, I think you should add a tiny bit of blue tone to this cap. Maybe not so much green. So it goes along with the whole picture. Something like this. Ah, Ricardo, good. Apply it next time. You know, you watch the other one, you're making the fake gradients. You have light coming down, bouncing off the printed gradients, and you just hold them and you're done. You don't have to, it's so simple. Killer gradients with one light, I think the video is called, something like that. But overall, I like the soft background, And also I will pick up this for the DOFT magazine title. I will go for this the cyan color. This one, I think it will match better with the bottle. Okay, thanks a lot, Ricardo. Beautiful. Fabian Sierrer, and we have a splash. Davidoff, cool water. What do you say, guys? I mean, you really need to have, it looks like it's kind of frozen. That's good. It's cool. Maybe not the most beautiful splash I ever seen. And I wish it was on the other side, because now we cannot see this text. I wish it was the other way around. And it's a bit messy, especially behind this text. You have to really, I guess you tried many times, but you know, to get the perfect splash, it takes hundreds of tries. A little bit bigger, yes, the bottle can be a bit bigger. It's a bit small for I agree, Ricky-chan. Nice wave. Yes, Jennifer, it's super hard. I tried it a few times. I have not done so much splashes actually. Probably I should do some for the channel. It's super hard. Yeah, I did it once for a magazine, but probably it was like 200-300 times before I got the perfect one, the one that looks beautiful. Okay, we need to move on. Beautiful shot. Anyway, all these photos are absolutely fantastic. Don't get me wrong here. I'm just we need to move on. I just go for the negative, and overall there is a lot of positive stuff about all these images. They're fantastic, Daniele experimented last night with the wine bottle you shot, adapting DIY setup, and got something different and interesting at the end. Daniele, that's great. Did you post it in the group? We love to see this in the Facebook group. You have the link below, I hope. Yes. Okay, we need to move on. Davide Migliacci, maybe. Sorry. Beautiful. Roses. There's something. I don't like the color of the text. It's red, and the roses are more like purple. I mean pinkish. So I will really try to match that. Maybe not that much pink, but I would just take the. Oh, it is kind of reddish. Okay, maybe my mistake. What did you have? No, it's too red. You should really pick out the color of this wine red. whatever it's called. You just pick up a color that fits. And also about this one, I see many photos where this bubble, the air bubble, it's kind of nice here actually. But I wonder what happens if you tilt it forward so you get it all over the bottle. Because now it's like tilted up a bit. But it's nice. But there's something going on in here. What about this text? Is it on the other side? Is it on the back side? You know, I would really take that away. On the bottle. Not keen on the hot spot at the bottom of the bottle. Ah, you mean this one? It shines a bit. Maybe. If the glass part of the product edge can be more background fusion, it will be better. Yeah. Bottle cover can show more details. Okay. But I think it's cool that it's, you know, imagine all the work to put all this stuff and you have something transparent and you shoot through. Maybe it's a bit uneven there down. It can be a bit more background fusion. I don't know. Tell me more. And I think it's a bit dark up here. Maybe it can be a bit brighter. But I understand you would like to have like a vignette style, focus on the bottle. It's nice. Okay guys, next one, need to move on. And we have 80 people watching. That's insane. But very nice. In a very nice way, it's insane. Yes, you were asking Danielle, me too. And I didn't get it either. Maybe because I'm not, maybe it's because I'm Swedish. Okay, what do we have here? I think we have Ivan. Wow, splash. Is it milk? Milk splash? It's very sharp. He froze this splash very well. The only thing, I have two things. The title. I think it should not be green. Maybe. I think actually pink is nicer, or I should go for maybe yes, this one can be nice. That's what I think. And the most important thing, this cap you open. This is a disaster. You must fix this. Giancarlo, thank you. Yes, there is no likes. Ah, there is 36. There was one more like. Thank you. But one don't like this. But it's okay. Any interaction, up or down, doesn't matter, you know. I take any kind of thumbs. I would love to see the bottle like the front splash a lot. Okay. I think it's too bright. Maybe. But I understand, you know, this, I was talking about this top here. This is how they look. It's nothing you can do. I mean, the only way to get this nice is to make it totally black, you know. Because these plastic tops, they always look like this. But then I go into Photoshop and fix it. It's quite nice. And it's very important because this is the brightest, one of the brightest spots of the whole product. And eyes will go to this part, and that's the ugliest part. You know, it's very important to fix this, I think. So, you know, you can do it in Photoshop it's kind of easy. You just make a selection with the pen tool, something like this, and then you click selection, 1 pixel radius, feather, and then we just go to gradient and you know, what should we do? Probably should be dark. How should I do this? Dark at the top. Maybe it's a bit too dark, but you get the idea. You know, bit not too dark. Pick up the same color as around the cap, and then make like the same over here, like from dark going to bright gradient. Actually, you can probably copy this part, this one, and then we just turn it the other way around, and then we place it here. Probably this will be a disaster. Something like this maybe. Why I'm not working with the pen? Like this, go close, brush, paint in, you know, just something like this. I'm just using the other one now. Maybe you want to have a bit of a highlight there at the edge, and then you put, I mean, it's a kind of okay. It's automatic translation. Okay, it's okay, no problem. Fabian, thank you. Yes, that's the only thing that disturbs me, this top there. And it's quite important, because it's super bright, like I told you, the eye goes there. It looks like, and that is the product, it's not your fault, but you must take care of it. You must Photoshop it, so it will look nice. Okay, next one. Yo, grazie. We have a Hugo Boss perfume bottle. Red. It's just, I mean, I would love to have a bit more stuff going on for a cover. And you started with this sand, it would be nice with something more. You have a nice gradient going on the top there. The name would probably be nice if you could brighten this up a bit. Put some light on there. And you took down the opacity for the DOFT. I'm not so fond of this. Bottle looks pasted separately on background. You think so? I don't think that is the case, or? Then he did a good job, I think. A little too hot in the red glow. Östen thinks. Underexposed, yes. It's a bit underexposed and a bit too hot here. 100%. All shot in camera, one shot. Yes, it looks like that to me. Bit underexposed. Like to have a bit more, but not this. It's a bit too bright, the spot. Maybe take it down a notch. Yes, the great Swedish summer is about disappears a bit. You can change. You should have chosen another color there. I think it's too. It disappears a bit. Like the depth in the sand. Cool image. Yes, it's cool. You know, all are cool. We just like to help, to improve with some suggestions. Let's go to the next. Heinz Trebut. Full screen. Joy SK, yes, thank you for that. So what do we have here? I think this is very beautiful. Blue, a bit pink. That's nice. I would probably go for blue title. Keep everything blue and white. I love the action. Yes, it's a very nice action. Water action. The only thing maybe, the cap. It looks matte to me. Then you can really create a gradient, you know, a touch of just hitting it on the edge there, and you can create some beautiful gradients on this matte surface, if it is matte surface. Let me do a new layer, you know, just so white. I mean something, maybe not, yeah, probably around here. Something like this. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, hit the like. Yeah, that's very nice of you. I will probably try to get some gradients going on. I always, if there is a possibility to make a gradient, I will make a gradient, you know, just a touch, just a tiny bit, you know. I think it makes all the difference. Phew. Nothing happens. Why? Go away. Okay, something like this. You get the idea? Hit it tiny bit on the edge there, and then you will have from bright to dark. That's very nice. What you change is always the same as what I think. Choi SK. Thank you, that's good. And also I think I will go for it would be cool to keep the whole picture blue, I think. Even this, where is it? Great. And this Sweden needs to be maybe grayish. And great Swedish summer. Also blue, I think. Something like this. I think this would look very nice. Yes, I really like that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful picture. It could be a bit, you could zoom in a bit. It could, you know, you can go from, I would make it like probably this big. Something like this. You see? So, okay, let's move to the next one. Shine on the cap, opacity 70. Thank you, Melly. James Gray. James. Now you're in trouble. No. Beautiful. Look at these beautiful flowers down there. And I think it's good that you... Did you put this pink down there? I don't think you should have pink at the bottom. Oystein, thank you. This is... I know this... I shot this perfume, but the pink one. I know this plistel. Plastic crystal. The plistel. Yeah, you left the pink. Okay. I will go for yellow there. But that's... Maybe it's me. Beautiful. This is really in your face. Huge. And I think you capture this plustal, very nice. You have you can see the shape of it, beautiful. And you have the behind the Versace, you know, lit up background, and you have some light from front. I wonder how you got this the cap so nicely. You captured that very nicely. Jennifer, I have a question. Standard to shoot product images in horizontal format? No. But no, I always shoot horizontal because I need to fit it for the thumbnail on YouTube. That's the only reason. Sometimes, you know, I want to shoot it like vertical, but you know, but I think when you're shooting for a client, they will tell you what they need it for, and if they want a vertical magazine, you need to do that, I guess. But they always want more space around it than you want. This one is too tight, I think. If this is the final shot, it's a bit too tight. The art director would like to have a bit more space to play with, I think. Joe Grazie, now you woke up. No, this is the first time. The women in Mad Men. Good spotted there, but on this picture we don't see it actually. Maybe we should go for white here. It will look a bit better. Is it white? Maybe it is white. It looks very hard to read there, but the women in Mad Men. Rachel Menken, Marie Calvey, Faye Miller. Well spotted. There's always a film reference on the covers. Maybe. Lighting up the perfume cap is a nightmare. Yes, I know. I've been spending a few hours with this cap. It's you know, because it's reflecting every little facet, or how do you say it, will reflect something else all over the room. Very complicated. Hello there, Massimiliano. Yes, the cap takes a long time to shoot. The lighting was strip box straight overhead towards the front. Interesting. Did you block some light and reflect back, maybe? Okay, we need to move to the next one. And here we have Vadim Shilin, the famous photographer. It's so nice that he joined the competition. Dimitri, hello there. Dima. So, ta-da! Isn't this absolutely fantastic? This is the text picked up on the top here, and the Great Swedish Summer is from this. So, and the reflection, look at this. Beautiful. Amazing shot, yes. Really love the purple and the water ripples. The gradient in the front looks fabricated. The gradient in front. Which one do I think? A very nice photo, Fira thinks. Do you mean this one on the only thing? I understand that this is super hard to shoot. It looks a bit noisy. Brighten up maybe. Little bit of gradient could make it better image. Where would you like to have the gradient? Maybe there is a bit gradient here. I would love to have a tiny bit more maybe. If we should be picky. Vadim, can we be picky? I hope so. I hope you're not killing me. I mean, I just mean something like tiny bit more. Something like, you know, maybe I should pick, no, let's go for white. This is very rough now, you know, out. May take down a bit, you know, maybe you see anything. It's a bit darker on the live stream than for me. Just like this, 43% before, after. Okay, just a tiny bit. What else? I noticed one thing. Is it straight? I mean, is it tilting a bit? I don't know. We can, maybe it's tilting a bit to the left. No, that's too much. Maybe just a tiny bit to the... Maybe. It's all just tiny details, you know. I love that. Maybe you talk about the, you like the gradient on the front here with the name, but I love that you see these ripples reflecting in there. So what do you say, guys? Can't nitpick on this one. It's a beautiful image. We can always sneak peek. That's why we're here, you know. It's in, the devil is in the detail. The tongue on the left side, much saturated. Oh, you mean this? I don't know. Maybe it looks like this. A bit blown out. You mean on the front there? Yes, tiny bit blown out. Take down the highlight maybe a tiny bit. You know. Maybe, you know, this is a compressed JPEG. Maybe on the original it's on the edge, but it's fine, you know. Control Alt Delete, wow. Danielle loved this. Hands down. Let's go to the next one. Beautiful, Vadim. Thank you so much for contributing with this. And we have Melih User. I'm noticing that I'm saying your name differently every time. The Boss perfume bottle. We've seen this before in the early live stream, and he throw this kick-ass bottle into the magazine cover, and I love that it's in front of the DOFT, the O there, you know, it's even more in your face. It's fantastic. I see that you took away this small reflection down here, and maybe you have a bit harder edge there, maybe, you know, this is like commercial shot for this perfume. I'm not 100% sure it's perfect for a cover, but because it doesn't tell so much of a story, it's just like the perfect commercial shot. And it's beautiful. I've been telling this before. The only thing, like I told you last time, I would love to have a tiny bit more contrast on the right side, you know. So it's a bit because it's so nice contrast in the front window, and I would love to have it also on this side. We're talking really a tiny bit here now. you know, something like this. So it looks more the same. It's like advice from the future. Yes. And I don't know if it's JPEG compression, but this banding of the background, it's really sad that you have this banding going on, Melly. I really yes, there is something there, but this is the only thing. Boom, you know, kick-ass shot, hands down. Let's move to the next one. Fabien Noblet, or sorry. This is a soft one. Soft and nice. I really like this one, but it's a bit maybe it's a bit too dark. It's a bit hard to see this one without any contour. And I guess this is the glass part when you look at the name there. It's a bit hard to see it, but maybe you should have hit it with some contrast. I don't know, because it's super soft, but I understand this is the style, and who am I to decide what you should do? But I think maybe overall, maybe to make it pop a bit, maybe. What are you saying, guys? Too symmetrical. Great shot. Yes, it's embossed in the glass, Fabian. Yes. It's a bit hard to read, but I understand. Probably super hard to get it any other way. Mirrored in Photoshop? I don't think so. Yes, it's done in camera, because there are some differences. It's not exactly the same. Great stuff. I like the symmetry. Martin, what did you just do with the bottle? You know, I just put a curves layer, and I just put in some contrast. Did a classical S curve, and it will make it pop maybe a bit. Would you do the logo in Photoshop? Sandro wonders. I mean, this is super hard to do. If it's glass. No, I don't think it's possible. It's too hard. You need to have like a CG artist. So you can read it better or keep it like this. I will keep it, you know. But I will try and try and try till I get it the way I want it. And if it's not possible, what can you do? Okay, I think we only have one more to go. I hesitated, but indeed it's hard to keep it real. Yes, I understand, you know, it's some products is really hard. Black glass, yes, but I like the style. The last image, Olivier Ayerle. If I say it a bit not so loud, maybe I get away with it. What do you say about this image, guys? Wow. It's just wow. Hands down, I think. What do you think, guys? the Chanel Bleu in the blue water. Nice, awesome image. This is fantastic, so cool, love this. Yes, this is absolutely fantastic. So, what can I say? Can I say something bad about this? Mysterious vibe, good stuff, beautiful, great cover. People really like this one. Me too. Wow, blows my mind. Whoa, the image is very good. The assembly of the cover can improve. I'm not so fond of this gradient going on the DOFT, as always. You know, I will go for a blue, I guess a blue, not pink, but I will go for a blue tone. I mean, you have a blue, but a bit of gradient, but I will go for just something like this. And you pick up the golden here in the perfume and cologne. That's kind of okay. But I will go for this. And what else can I say? One thing, this portfolio material, yes. One thing. Fabian doesn't like the gradient on the... Now I took it away. One thing. It looks like you're pushing the colors extremely much. And this bottle, if I'm not mistaken, it's not that super blue. I think it's really something more like this. And if you shoot for a client, I don't think you can. You have to keep it real. The colors need to be the colors it is. I think it looks more like this, but it doesn't. This will give so much more punchy effect, of course. But this is closer to reality, I think. And then I will go for that. But then I also need to change this one, probably. Also, what else? Yes, I love that you have this bit of grading going on the logo. There's a highlight. And this is super, super important. This black edge here. And then you have this absolutely beautiful gradient on the cap there. And the hard edges. But no one will like this. I did this. So I just will take it away, because now it pops more. Black corner. Yes, I will go for... It's like rounded the corner. You know, this bottle is like... I will go for a straight line, maybe a bit harder edge. Move it closer to the water, and you get like a hard edge there. Now it looks almost done after, like in Photoshop. But that's just me. Floating at midnight, almost like message in a bottle feeling. Love it. Yes, everyone loves this one. The inverse gradient on the D is nice. Some like it. I'm not so fond of it. But I understand. Inverse. I get it. So, Daniele, everybody loves it. I understand. Learned a lot today. Yeah, me too, actually. So, how long have you been streaming? This was all the photos. All the 20 photos. Let's go to the big one. Hello. Are you still here? 91 minutes. Oh my god. But that's good. That's 1.5 hours. Now we have some time for announcing the winner. So how should we do this? I have absolutely no idea. Let's close this one. So let me see here. What is next week's contest topic? Jennifer says, I don't know. The winner has to decide the theme, so we have to wait. It will come as soon as the winner has decided the theme, and I will post it in the Facebook group. I could see the way you tweaked it, Daniela says. I can see the way you... How do you mean? You mean the last shot? So, where am I going now? You don't see anything, that's good. Because now I need to take up like a manuscript. I'm so afraid I'm showing the winner. So guys, now we will announce the winner. We have a very nice jury who voted, and we have a winner. And I will read one of the jury members' comment. They all comment a tiny bit, not so tiny, from David Bishop, but I will read it out. And they all comment on the winning cover. So I will read this now. And yes, it's time to announce the winner, I think. Are you ready, guys? So this is what the photographer, the light magician David Bishop says. There were a lot of really high quality images, and I really feel all the hard work behind every gradient, reflection, thought and blood into the images. All the sweat and tears put into this challenge. Impressive work by all of you. My winner is the image that managed to capture not only a solid craftsmanship, but also the combination of emphasizing and elevate the essence of what I perceive as a rock-solid flavor. The beauty of letting the gradient reflection of the shiny bottle surface meet a rugged rubber bottom is almost a cliché, but a beautiful one. The ruggedness feels naturally connected to the rocks, that connects to the environment, that connects to the fog, that inevitably connects to the sense of the fragrance. It is all connected, and this is why this is my favorite. The Prada black cover. Congratulations to the Prada cover. Drum roll, thank you. Let me. Where do we have the shot? No, it's and here we will also see the other one who was the second place, third place. And here we go. Are you ready? Here we have the winners. You see it? No, you don't. Now you will see all the winners. The first place goes to the Prada bottle, Marko Wojciechowski. Let me switch. And here you have them, all the winners. Second place goes to Melly Usser and Oliver Eirly, and they are sharing the second place because they got exactly the same points, and so that means that Vadim Shilin takes the third place. And I must say that it was extremely close, especially between the first and the second ones. These three, the Prada, Boss and Chanel, it was like this, you know. So they are all winners, I would say. Also Vadim, of course, because these three, let's take a look again. They are absolutely stunning, you know. Oh, do you agree, guys, or are you upset? What do you say? Do you agree? Are you upset? No. Congrats. Awesome pictures. Thank you, Agustin. Congrats, everybody. Ooh, great work. And I also would like to I must not forget to read the other jury members, what they say about the pictures. We have Amal Asaf, the best product photographer in the world. She says about the winner, the Prada on the stones, she says dreamy, harmony between composition and colors. And then we have Hans Andersson, who says this: first of all, the images submitted are insanely good and the level of the top 3 images is superb. The win to the black Prada bottle is well deserved. I love the composition and the mixture of different textures and contrast. Even the nozzle looks good on the bottle, together with a crisp white Prada text. I have to mention the blue Chanel image, is the favorite of the top 3. The angles feels new, the gradient on the logo and the water creeping up on the bottle looks amazing. Great work. So Hans, he really loved the bleu Chanel. But he gave very high points to the winner also. So that's it, guys. Shall we take a look again? Here we have the winners, if you missed it. And I would like you, Marco, you need to tell me the next theme. I don't know, what do you say, guys? Do you think we should keep on doing these covers? Or should we go back to the regular feedback sessions? Maybe we should have a break? I don't know. Maybe we need to have a voting in the Facebook group. What are you saying, guys? No reason to disagree. I need to scroll back a bit. Peter Young. Congrats. A lot of congrats. They're all great. We're all the winners. Att få vara tillsammans, det betyder mest. Sample dude, great. Some Swedish there. Yes, it's so much work going on into all this, you know. It's so much creativity. Firat agrees. I'm happy I had not to make a decision. I know, you know, it's hard. But we were 4 people voting, and like I said, it was very, very close. So they are all winners, I will say. Congratulations, John says. Alcohol next time. Alcohol. Maybe. What are you saying? No breaks. No breaks, Dima says. Don't forget tutorials, Graham says. I know. Time for coffee or beer here in France. Cheers, everyone. Fabian, thank you. Missing your tutorials, but I just had one. You know, it's a lot of work going into these tutorials. You know, this with the stones, the vodka bottle stones, you know. But there will be more. It's just I'm working on it, okay? Thank you, Firat. Thank you very much. Coffee supporters, Peter Young. Yes, the coffee supporters. If you'd like to be a coffee supporter, you know, now the coffee's out, you need to help me with coffee in the studio, then you can click the link below. Dima misses the tutorials. Yes, I will do some more. I need to figure out what to do. So, guys, we streamed for 102 minutes. And if you have something, I hope I didn't forget something. If you want to ask something, now it's the time, because we have some extra time here. Let me see, I will check the manuscript so I didn't miss anything. I would like to thank the jury, they did a great job, thank you so much. Amal, Hans and David, thank you so much. What do we have here? What should I do? What should I do? Do you still hear the music? Guys? Is there any music on? Yes, it's still there. Maybe I should put it up a bit. Now it's... So guys, do you have anything to... It's not too loud, the music, yes? Last time it was way too high at the end. I just went crazy. So if you want to ask me something, we have a few minutes still. Lounge style music. Yeah, I think it's, you know, it's so boring to just hear my voice. It's nice to have some bit of ambient sound there. What do you say, guys? Stay safe, Tom. Great. Yes, hit the like button. There, yes, that's very kind of you. Next theme. Yes, we need to wait for Marco. Are you here? Marco? Was it Marco? Or have I lost it? Where is the Photoshop? What was your name? Yes, Marco Wojciechowski. Are you still here, Marco? You won! No? We need to wait. He will tell me what he would like for the next theme. No? What are you saying? See you next time, Graham. Yes, the music is there. Great. Thank you, David. Thank you. Oh, no. The last tutorial didn't count. You didn't take one sip of coffee. You know, it was very late. I was like falling down. I didn't make a cup of coffee. Well spotted there. Chili Hop. Quick tips for beginners. Quick tip for beginners. Don't spend any money on the camera. Buy used old stuff, crap. Spend the money, spend all your money on light. As a beginner, how do I create stunning work like these wonderful pictures? Well, that's a good one. Well, you need to have some kind of gear, you know. And then you need to try out a lot and watch the tutorials on my website. You know, there's a lot of tutorials, not only on my channel, there's so much stuff out there. So if you like to shoot, you would like to start, I would like to shoot a shoe, just write photography tutorial shoe, and then you will have like 10 options, not only mine, and then you watch, study, you get the stuff you need, and then you just start to experimenting, you know. It's just, you need to put a lot of time into product photography. It's you really need to have patience to do this kind of photography. Can we see you one day without the cap? I doubt it. You know, there's not much to see there. So should we close down this? Are you saying something? Can you do a best of the month photo comp or something similar to sticking to a brief? Best of the month photo composition. How do you mean, James? Best of the month, you mean in the Facebook group, or? Thank you, Daniele. Buy a Hasselblad. No, don't do that. If you have a lot of money lying around, you can do that, but not when you're starting, I guess. Ricardo Meya, thank you. You're welcome. So, I think it's good to watch the videos. Try it a few times and then watch the video again. I see new things every time I rewatch a tutorial. Thank you, Jennifer. That's a good tip. And also, you know, if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. And if you can't, you have to create an account, you know, Google account or something, because it helps a lot if you subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Melly. Peter, he agrees. Have a great week all. Juan Carlos, thank you. Thank you, Vernon, for watching. See you guys in the Facebook group, David Sosa. That's the final word, I think. So now we will close down. And as always, thank you for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. This, you know, from the start till the end of this magazine journey this time. So thanks a lot, and thanks for tuning in, and I see you next time. Okay? As always, I need to prepare, you know. I have a still image and I should switch to that. But first I will kill my sound and see you next time, okay?